Hello, guys. Welcome back. Man, listen, the fans really did that. They really showed out. Well, actually, they showed out by not showing out, if that makes sense. Caitlin Clark fans clearly sent a message tonight, and that message was loud and clear, even though the arena was dead silent. Indiana Fever versus the Las Vegas Aces, and this building was a ghost town. I'm talking empty, empty, empty. You could probably roll a bowling ball down the aisle and not hit nobody. This is wild. The Las Vegas Aces got the win on the court, but off the court, it was the fans who won the argument. Caitlin Clark didn't play, and the fans decided real quick that if CC ain't out there, they ain't coming out there either. Straight up boycott. No hesitation. But look at this, man. Look, come on, just look at how empty this place is. I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can really see it for yourselves. Section after section, just rows of nothing. Empty seats stacked on empty seats. It's actually kind of eerie watching a WNBA arena look like this on a game night. They no-showed. Point blank. They no-showed this game, you guys. This wasn't a small dip in attendance. This was a statement. The fans wanted nothing to do with this matchup without Caitlin Clark in uniform, and they proved it by staying home. Hold on, let me get this sound cleared up for y'all. Okay, look at this angle right here. All these seats wide open. You got a small cluster of diehard fans scattered around, but for the most part, empty. Just seats and more seats with nobody in them. It's rough out here, man. Real rough. And listen, this ain't nothing new when it comes to Caitlin Clark and the Fever. Everybody already knows Fever fans travel. They show up on the road in numbers other teams could only dream of. But take Caitlin out of the equation, and suddenly the energy just isn't there. The fans have officially spoken with their absence, and it is what it is. Now, to be fair, it wasn't 100% empty. There were still some fans down there who showed love, got some autographs, took some pictures. Sophie and them were still out there signing for the people who did show up. Raven was out there too, doing her thing, showing appreciation to the fans who made the trip regardless. But for the most part, this was a no-show. A real, documented, camera-caught no-show. The fans made their feelings known, and they did it in the most peaceful way possible, by simply not buying a ticket. They're not rocking with this. They're not rocking with how the Indiana Fever are handling things right now, and this near-empty arena is proof of exactly that. One more thing. Chini Ogwumike and Andrea Carter need to talk about this on ESPN because it's real. It's almost like the front office built this whole roster to prove a damn point without Caitlin Clark even being asked. You can bank it. The numbers are already showing the Indiana Fever move different. They flow different when she's not out there controlling the ball. I'm not saying trade her tomorrow, but if this fucking pattern keeps repeating, that conversation gets louder and louder. Now, onto the actual game. Kelsey Mitchell was the engine again, and Aaliyah Boston was an absolute fucking problem inside once she woke up. Stephanie White has to be thrilled with how her rotation is gelling right now, because it wasn't just the stars. Lexi Hull hit big shots, Sophie Cunningham was raining threes like she's got nothing but net memorized, and Raven Johnson did the little things that don't show up big on the stat sheet, but win you games. That's the kind of shit that wins basketball games. Tyesha Harris, though, man, I gotta be honest, she did not have it tonight. Quiet game. Doesn't mean she's out of the rotation, but it's a game she'd probably want back. It was a damn rough night for her. On the other side, this Las Vegas Aces team is a shell of itself without A'ja Wilson anchoring things. Chini Carter is the one that really has me puzzled. She's got the talent to go for 20 any night, but something's off with her right now. The aggression just isn't there, and it shows on the floor. That's some frustrating bullshit to watch when you know what she's capable of. Jewel Lloyd didn't get much going either, and Chelsea Gray looked a step slow all night, struggling to create the way she normally does. Jackie Young was probably their steadiest presence, trying to hold things together, but one player can't carry a whole damn game plan. Look, without A'ja Wilson, this roster just doesn't have the same identity. Becky Hammon's got a tough job trying to piece together wins with the pieces she's got left healthy and available, and it showed tonight. It's a fucking uphill battle without your best player. Bottom line, Indiana looked sharp, connected, and confident. Vegas looked disjointed and searching for answers. It just is what it is right now. One team's clicking, the other's trying to find its footing. We'll see how both sides adjust from here. And you've got a bunch of people talking about this stuff. I want everyone to notice how much harder Indiana players play when Caitlin Clark is out. Do you think the coach has divided the locker room and has players convinced that Caitlin Clark basketball is not the way forward? It seems like they play with more effort and energy when CC is out. And that's not just me saying it, the eye test backs it up. And this is what I'm saying. It just feels like Stephanie White wants this to be the Kelsey Mitchell show. And this team, they drafted Raven Johnson, they've got Aaliyah Boston anchoring the paint, Sophie Cunningham bringing that toughness, Lexi Hull knocking down shots. This team is built to play without Caitlin Clark. I was under the assumption, and hey, clearly I was wrong, that the job here was to win with Caitlin Clark and build around Caitlin Clark. They have clearly decided to go in another direction, which is why people are saying they need to just end this thing. The Indiana Fever have clearly built this team in a different direction that is not centered around Caitlin Clark, and that's just the truth. That's just the truth. It is what it is. The fans no-showed once again, but the Indiana Fever handled business. It'll be interesting to see if Caitlin Clark will play the next game or if Stephanie White decides to keep writing this current group since it's working. But yeah, for a while, you're going to be hearing, even though they beat the Aces without Aja Wilson, and even though they beat the Sparks without Kelsey Plum, without Cameron Brink, with a bunch of players out, even after those wins, people are going to say the Indiana Fever are better without Caitlin Clark. And look, I get why people say it, because right now, on paper, the results are backing that narrative up. You just have to understand that's what's going to happen. I don't fully agree with that take because at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark is the one who put this franchise on the map, sold out arenas, and brought this level of attention to the WNBA in the first place. But this is what it is, man. The numbers are the numbers, and right now, the results are speaking louder than the narrative that's been pushed since day one. It's a tricky situation for Stephanie White and this front office because you don't want to disrespect what Caitlin Clark has built, but you also can't ignore what's happening on the floor when she's out. Kelsey Mitchell's playing like an all-star, Aaliyah Boston's dominating inside, and the role players are stepping up in a way that's hard to ignore. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Do you believe the Indiana Fever are genuinely built to succeed without Caitlin Clark, or is this just a short-term stretch that evens out once she's back? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one.
We saw you guys pregame, Sophie, and pretty much everywhere you guys go, right? Fever Nation is supporting you, and you guys are giving it back. What's it like to have this kind of environment everywhere you're going, even when you're away from home?
Man, I know a lot of teams say that every game is a home game. Sorry, I was just saying if we got that charge call or not. We didn't. But I really do believe that. I think Fever, we have the best fans in the W. Worldwide, I really think. Wherever we go, it's a home game for us. And so we just try to put on, work hard, play hard, and, we just got to work on our consistency. They show out for us, and we need to show out for them.